Hi, my name is Sarah Trees, and I'm the Head Project Manager for Education on Flight. Here at Education on Flight, we strive to provide a quality education for those in need. There's a wide range of countries we volunteer at to ensure every child and/or adolescent has a chance at an education. Through the course of this slidecast, volunteers will become familiar with what is expected from the volunteer work and the customs of the country that they will be visiting to provide the best education. To begin, we have a few qualifications for our volunteers to meet before they can participate. Those qualifications listed are: 1. Must have a valid teaching license and/or teaching experience, must be 18 years or older, and have the willingness to learn the native language of the selected country. And the most common subjects that we ask our volunteers to familiarize themselves with is English, reading, mathematics, the sciences, health, and art. The country volunteers will be traveling to next will be Kenya, Africa. It is a coastal country in the Horn of Africa that is dense in population. Also, considering that the two common languages are Swahili and English, it will be asked from our volunteers to take a course through Education on Flight to become familiar with the Swahili language. Now, going further into what is expected in the classroom, volunteer teachers will be handling relatively small classes per teacher. The specific locations the volunteer teachers will be sent to will be Marsabit and Garcia, Kenya, which are the least developed country parts of Kenya. An important point to remember for Kenya classes is that they are separated between boys and girls. Whether that be different rooms or different sides of a classroom, it is considered culturally insensitive if a teacher were to mix the genders in the classroom. Furthermore, the duration of the volunteer work will be between 6 months to a year, decided on a volunteer's preference. Since the duration of the volunteer work is long, volunteers will be living in small houses that will be little to no insulation from the heat. Be prepared to bring warm weather clothes that will not be too revealing, because that is considered to be unacceptable in the Kenya culture. In order to provide the best education, a volunteer must familiarize themselves with the cultural standards of Kenya. It is common to greet Kenyans with a warm greeting, which is a mumble of a salutation in Swahili, and that is soon followed by a handshake. However, it is unpolite to shake hands with someone that of the opposite sex from you. Since Kenyans are a relatively cheerful culture, do not find it strange for a stranger to hold your hand, because Kenyans are key on physical contact. Another do not rule for this culture is to never tell someone a flat-out no. This is considered to be rude. It is polite to give an explanation on why you must decline an offer. And lastly, there is the hand rule, which states left hands are used for unsanitary acts, while the right hand is used for eating, touching, and passing people things. Overall, this volunteer program will provide volunteers the best experience to apply to their teaching fields, as well as providing help to those countries that are in need. For more information about this organization, please visit the following website listed. And thank you for listening.